Hey everybody, welcome to the Journey Back with Tiffany Hunt. Today we are discussing how actively you participate in your own life. How you show up for yourself in your own life. What do you show up more for other people than you show up for yourself? When it comes to the things that you need, the things you desire, the things you want to go after. And I'm going to start this off by sharing a very personal poem. It actually was a catalyst for the conversations we're having and the platform that I'm building and putting together. I want to apologize to you guys first starting off because coming in on Wednesday has been a challenge because I've been recording when everybody is asleep and it gets really late, and then I end up going into Thursday. So I'm going to be working to tweak that so that I am uploading and posting so you guys are actually getting the video on Wednesday. You're probably still not going to get this video until the wee hours of Thursday morning. So I apologize for that. But I do want to thank those that have subscribed. I want to thank those that have commented. Everything in every way that you're interacting with me, I greatly appreciate it. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for giving me your ear for the time that I am speaking. Thank you for listening to me. I hope that I'm helpful to those that I haven't heard from. Thank you for all the feedback, all of the comments. I'm so excited about connecting with everybody. Please share the video. Please share the video, because even if it's not helpful to you, which I hope that it is, or it does not maybe illuminate something to you, maybe it can illuminate a part of someone else's life that they may need help with, and something that they may not have talked to you about, but they hear the video and they'll get something from it. So with no further ado, let me go into my poem. The poem is actually called The Journey Back to Love and Trust. I don't remember when I stopped loving myself. I can't figure out just when I checked out of my own life. My body is still here, it's true, but my emotional and mental state are shaky at best. I'm frustrated and mean, all because they didn't fulfill their promises or the void. I'm mad at them, but infuriated at me. I have not kept nor fulfilled my own commitments to myself. So many broken promises over the years. I've lost faith in my extremely talented and very capable hands. That is why I have little faith in him. But no more. I put a period at the end of this sentence. The end to close out this book. I start fresh with myself, new vision and my ancestors in tow. Watch out, world. Tiffany Danielle Hunt has finally awakened from a deep sleep. Less talking for talk, only talk after fortified action has taken place, with results just on the horizon. So guys, this was a moment in time in my life where I realized that, okay, I'm living my life, I'm doing the things that I need to do daily for everybody else and for others, but when it comes to what I like, when it comes to what I need, when it comes to what I want, not only have sometimes the people in my life put that on the back burner, but I have put me on the back burner as well. And I don't know what I like. I don't know the things that I like to do. I can't remember exactly what my favorite food is. You know, I'm kind of all over the place and disheveled, and I'm having an epiphany moment. And for me, a lot of times when I have those moments, it inspires me to write. So I'll write a poem to express how I feel and to get things out, because it's important to get those negative things that you're feeling out. But this was negative with a positive turn at the end, because I wasn't discouraged. I was awakened. It was like waking somebody up by pouring cold water on them. You know, just just to shake yourself. And sometimes we have to shake ourselves from our regimens that are not serving us. How actively are you showing up for yourself? Like, do you find that you're more likely to show up for somebody else? Like, if you make an appointment for yourself, are you more likely to cancel the appointment if it was something having to do with you pampering yourself, or if it was something having to do with you just doing something that you enjoy? Are you more likely to cancel your appointment for yourself in order to do something for somebody else that needs you? And I'm not saying that, you neglect your priorities, your family, your husband, or anything like that. But I'm saying that you deserve to be on your list of priorities. You deserve to show up with the same vigor and the same tenacity and the same go-get-em attitude for yourself that you show up for your husband, that you show up for your family, that you show up for your friends. You will lay your life down for other people, but are you willing to lay your life down, so to speak, figuratively, for yourself? How are you willing to make adjustments and little tweaks to your life to really show up full force, really show up fully awake, really show up fully energized for yourself? Is your life on autopilot? Like, do you think about any decisions that you make throughout the day, or is your life so the same every day till you don't even have to think about it? And in some ways that's good, and in some ways you are not all there. Like, your mind or your emotions, you're not checked into your life. You have checked out. And some people are physically there, your body is there, but emotionally and physically you have checked out. Like, I'm sure some of us have heard of the song that your body is laying next to me, but your mind is on the other side of town. And so sometimes our mind is on the other side of town and another state is somewhere else. And we've checked out of our lives because it's something about our lives that is not making us happy. And I understand that nobody in life is going to be happy 24/7. But sometimes, as I am teaching my 7-year-old, as I'm teaching and learning things myself, that you have to choose to be happy, because you can always find something outside of you. You can always find a situation outside of you for you to be upset about, for you to be sad about, for you to be depressed about. But you have to change your approach. You have to change your vision. You have to shift your perception when you're looking at you can be looking at the 5 people can look at the same situation. And those 5 people, because of their experience, because of their seat as to where they sit in proximity to the situation, that will create a picture that's different from somebody else's seat in perception of what's going on. And so you can give 5 people the same thing and they make different things out of it. And so you can choose to be bitter, you can choose to be mad, you can choose to be angry, you can choose to blame everybody else for where you are and where you aren't, or you can put on your big girl panties or put on your boxers, if there are men out there listening to me, and you can decide to take full stock of your life, to take responsibility for the choices that you have made that have ended you up where you are. And I'm not saying that other people maybe didn't do different things along the way, but you can't be a victim and a victor at the same time. You can't be triumphant, constantly talking about what somebody did to you. And are you allowing life to happen to you, or are you happening to life? Are you kicking life's butt? Are you going at life full force? Are you living your life full out? Or you're too scared to even put your foot on the gas pedal? You keep going between the gas and the brakes, so you're stalling. You keep stalling. You're moving like this. You keep stalling. You're not actually going anywhere. You're in the same spot. Some of us have been in the same spot for 10, 15, 20 years, and we're not okay with it. But not making a decision is equivalent to making a decision, because you're finding yourself stuck. You're finding that the stagnant water that you've been sitting in is starting to stink because it's not going anywhere. You're sitting in it, you're stewing in it, and you're stewing in your own juices of death, basically. You're sitting in death. You are creating a life that it's not recognizable to you. It's not even what it is that you want, but you've accepted, okay, well, maybe this is all I can have. And you don't have to settle. You know, you don't have to settle in your own life, but you have to take responsibility for where it is and then choose to do something else other than what you've been doing that's not serving you where you're going. It may be serving you where you are. It may be serving you where you've previously been, but those are habits that will keep you where you are and where you've been that will not propel you forward to where you need to go. You have to get to a place of being uncomfortable staying where you know you don't belong. You have to get to a place where you get comfortable with doing something that you're afraid of, doing something that scares you a little bit. Because in order to get to the other side of where it is that you really want to be, it may require for you to do some scary things. You're going to have to do it afraid. You're going to have to do it uncomfortable. You're going to have to do it sometimes seemingly alone when the people around you don't understand what the hell you're doing. It don't make no sense to them. It's crazy. It's out of the box. It's out of the norm. It's out of the regular, but it is what you know you need to be doing. It is what you know you have been brought here to do. And so sometimes you have to bet on yourself. Put all your money, put all your chips. Like, I don't play poker, I don't gamble or whatever, but you know, I have a small level of understanding of what they do. Put all your chips on yourself, bet on yourself, and then live full out, knowing that you're going to win on the other end. Even if the win doesn't look exactly how you wanted it to look, you could at least say, I did that thing full out. I did everything I was supposed to do. I gave it my all. I pushed the pedal down to the floor and I gave it a full throttle. Now, y'all, I have a lead foot. You know, I'm doing better. I'm reformed. I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I know how to. When you put that foot on the floor and you're driving full out and you got your music blasting and you excited, you know, you're going somewhere, you're on a road trip, you're going where you want to go, you have a level of excitement. You know, you don't know, you maybe haven't made all the plans. You're just excited about going to a new destination. You're excited about a new atmosphere. You're excited about a new restaurant, maybe meeting a new friend. You're excited about meeting up with people that you've made connection with that you haven't seen in person, but you're excited to see them. And so it's a new adventure on the other side. And life is supposed to be adventurous. It's not supposed to be the same mundane Groundhog Day over and over again. I know most of us have probably seen that movie, or even if they have, I haven't seen the movie from start to finish, but I know what it's about. The man is living the same day over and over and over again. Are you living the same day over and over and over again? You know, have you completely just checked out? Are you depressed? Are you downtrodden? Do you feel like there's no way out of this? There's no answers. Like, do you wake up in the morning saying, damn, again? Do you go to work saying, oh, shoot, I got to deal with these people again? I got to be dealing with this person's funky attitude. I got to be dealing with this person talking to me all the time, and I don't even like her. I just wish you would stay out of my cubicle. Oh, my boss is going to be on my behind about everything. Even though I've done everything I know how to do, they don't never have nothing positive to say about me. They don't ever appreciate any of the hard work that I put in. You're showing up for this entity every day. You're giving this entity your time and space in your life every day, and you are miserable. You are sick. It is showing up in your body. It is showing up in your movements. And then you come home and you mistreat the people that really care about you. You have an attitude with them. You're super irritable. You're super rude. You're not warm. You're nasty. You're frustrated. You're irritable because you're not living your life how you were supposed to live it. You're not coming and doing what you're supposed to be doing. In fact, you're so far and so close to it. You're so far from it and so close to it at the same time. Like, it's just on the other side of a new decision. It's just on the horizon of a new mindset. It's just on the horizon of a new connection. It's just on the horizon of a new venture. But you're too scared to step out because the status quo says you need to have 2.5 children with a white picket fence and a big house and a phenomenal car, but your heart, your emotions, your soul, your spirit is broken. It is downtrodden. You're crying in the shower so nobody can hear you. You're sad and you can't really pinpoint why. You're frustrated and you don't know what to do. You can't get to the other side of it. You can't seem to figure it out. And then you do things to avoid dealing with it. Like, you know it's there deep down, but you do stuff to avoid dealing with, like, you know, for me, I'm talking about my own stuff. Sometimes I'll watch reality TV and look at how ratchet other folks are, so I'm going to have to deal with my own ratchetness, you know, or I'm a voyeur and I look on in other people's lives and watch other people live instead of living myself. Or I'll eat something that I know I shouldn't be eating or that I have no business eating. Or I will stuff my emotions and not deal with them. Or I won't come up with a plan of action. I'll just whine about whatever the issue is. And so, guys, I've laid my stuff out on the table. I've poured my heart out. I've shown you guys my own scars and things that I'm making progress in, that I'm making strides in, that I'm working through. And these are things that I've dealt with for years. So I understand it's not going to go away overnight, but I'm making progress in the right direction. And so I'm going to celebrate myself. So after you have figured out what it is and how you have checked out, then you have to decide that you're going to become an active participant in your life, that you are going to show up for yourself with the same level of vigor, with the same tenacity, with the same go-get-em attitude that you do for your boss, that you do for your children, that you do for your husband, that you do for your family, that you're going to show up for yourself, that you're going to actively participate, that you're going to take stock, that you're going to learn yourself. Okay, what is it that I like? What is something new that I want to try this year? I don't care if people are laughing about it. Okay, it's something new that I want to try. Or it's something old that I want to take out of the bag that I miss doing, that I stopped doing because for whatever reason. Figure it out. Take the time. Take a minute. Take 10 minutes out of the day to say, okay, I'm going to give myself 10 minutes today to do something I want to do. Even if that means I just want to sit here and be quiet and have peace and don't want to talk to anybody for 10 minutes. What is it that you need that you've been neglecting? How have you been neglecting yourself? How have you checked out of your own life? And for those of you that are checked into your life, what does that look like? You know, you clued in, you're plugged in, you're on the right frequency so that you're hearing the right information, so that you're moving at top speed, so that you're moving with velocity in your own life. What are you guys doing? What are your tips? Guys, I know this video is not as long as some of the other videos, but I just wanted to jump in and ask you these questions, give you some fuel for thought. Fuel for action. I want you to think about things, definitely. I don't want you to just do because I said it's a good idea. I want you to think about it, but I also want you to actively take the things and the tools and the information and the questions that I'm giving you and take stock of your own life. Sit down for a minute, take a break, and take an inventory of your life. And then do what's necessary to restock with things that you want, to restock with things that serve you where you're going, to restock so that you're in a place of peace. It's not always about just being happy and being joyful, even though those things are important, but you can be happy without and be in turmoil and not have peace within. So that is priceless. Show up for yourself, guys. And next time, we're going to be talking about being a voyeur. Are you a voyeur? Would you prefer to look at somebody else? And maybe some other things in addition to that. But that's one thing that I want to discuss with you guys and what that actually looks like. I'm so excited about our conversations. I'm getting more comfortable with being uncomfortable and being on camera and talking to you guys. I thank everybody for their feedback. I thank you for new subscribers. I thank you for people that subscribed after the first video. I thank you guys for sharing my videos out. I thank you for the dialogue. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. Share your stories with me. I'm going to be continuing to be vulnerable and sharing my stories and my experience with you all, because nothing that I've done, nothing that I've experienced am I ashamed of? Now, some things I will keep private, or some things I will, bring to you guys in a certain way so as not to reveal someone else's business that's associated with me. But at the end of the day, it is so important that we embrace the parts of ourselves that we don't like, because we can embrace and we give grace to other people. We can give other people room to make mistakes and to mistreat us on accident or sometimes on purpose. But we beat ourselves up and we are relentless in the way that we abuse ourselves. And all abuse does not look the same. But we're going to talk more the next time. I will see you guys sometime next week. My goal is Wednesday. I'm going to be working this week to really fine-tune getting the videos to you Wednesday during the day. And so that means I will probably be recording Tuesday night. But I will figure it out, guys. I am going to get back to you guys next week. I'm so excited about these conversations with you all. I'm excited about talking to you guys and making you think, making your wheels turn and churn so that you're thinking about things in a new way. Your mind is not in a place of being asleep, but it's starting to awaken in areas that it's been asleep. I'm hoping to help you create new neurological pathways in your mind so that you can create the life that you want, and a new life that serves you best and that you have come here to live out. Again, I'm here to give you fuel for action. So go ahead and fill your tanks up, guys. I look forward to speaking with you guys next week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your time. Thank you again for subscribing. Please share the video. Please comment on YouTube. Thank you again so much for your time. It is not taken for granted. It is not taken lightly. And again, share the video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.